At the Long Eaton School in Nottingham, Caroline Hamer is taking a Year 7 English lesson. Today she's using a visualiser as a teaching aid to help develop her students' writing skills and sentence structure. Caroline uses an Ava Vision visualiser, but there are others available on the market that vary in price.
Right, hands up who's got really good eyesight and who can spot what is on the interactive whiteboard. Football. It is a football. What else can we see now? A leg. A leg? A leg, bit more information, Jack. A football boot. So who do you think this leg belongs to? Footballer. Well spotted. I would like at least 5 sentences that describe that footballer written down on your sheet of paper, please. Off you go. Some brilliant ideas here. Have you talked about his feet? Have you talked about his legs, his arms, his face? Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to have a chance to see some of your brilliant bits of description. I'm going to start off with Jamie's. Wonderful, thank you very much. Who could I get to read this out? Okay, I think I'm going to have Jo to read out the first one, get you to read out the next one, all right?
The footballer in the red shirt is determined to get the ball. The footballer in the white shirt is also determined to get the football from the other team.
Has anyone noticed something about some of Jamie's sentences? Who spotted a bit of a pattern with some of Jamie's sentences? Go on, Martha.
Most of them start with the footballer.
The software makes it easy to select and pull out sentences from the students' work.
We've got the footballer in the red shirt, we've got the footballer in the white shirt, and we've got the footballer again. Interesting. But what's the problem with always starting your sentences in the same way?
It gets a bit boring after and after again if it keeps saying the same thing.
I think initially students seeing the visualiser get very excited by this new technology. Even something like a hand being projected will cause them to get extremely excited. But I think what we're aiming for is for students to get over that initial reaction and actually start to see it as a natural part of a lesson, so that they see particularly self and peer assessment as something which they do every lesson and as a natural part of their learning.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to have somebody come up to the front and we're going to have them actually do the card sort under the visualiser. 4 cards. Let's see how many different ways you can actually arrange them to create the sentences. Can you read them out when you've got them in a sentence for me?
Like lightning, the footballer is dashing towards the ball.
And lovely, give us a second way of doing it.
Towards the ball, the footballer is dashing like lightning.
Thank you very much, Tanya, that was really helpful. Right, your job now is to rewrite that description, improving it by changing the order of the words in your sentence. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to have a go at improving your description. Now, I'm going to leave that photo up again so that you know exactly what it is you're describing. Oh, our time is up. Now, at the start of the lesson, you'll remember we had a look at Jamie's work and we spotted, didn't we, that he was often using the footballer to start his sentences with. So, Jamie, this is your moment of truth.
Caroline invites Jamie to the front to read out his 5 new sentences.
The ball is rolling along the ground like a person doing a roly-poly forwards for a long period of time. In the red shirt, the footballer is racing towards the ball so that he can try to score a fantastic goal in the back of the net to win the match.
So well done, Jamie. You have managed to do it, because comparing it to what you did earlier, we've got 3 different starts to your sentences. Give them a round of applause.
The advice I'll give to a teacher who hopes to use this technology in their classroom but perhaps isn't feeling quite so confident in doing so is actually have a play around with it, particularly with supportive colleagues, before actually trying it out with the class. We had Inset using the visualiser, and having that hour with the department actually really provided a firm basis for taking that then back to our own classrooms and using it with students.